YouTube? It's your boy Crimson, back with another YouTube Duel Links. Back with another Duel Links YouTube. Back with another. Sorry, it's your boy Crimson, back with another Duel Links YouTube video. There we go. And in this video, we got the new upcoming Forbidden Limited list for the May/June 2025 format. Now, before we get into the ban list, I know y'all are excited. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Drop a follow on Twitch. Subscribe here on YouTube if you're enjoying my content. And yeah. I literally, drove home, at super speed to see the new ban list because I knew it would be coming today, so yeah. And you know, if you're new here, I'm Crimson for 5. I play mostly ALTERGEIST. I play a little Marincess, Eldritch. So if you want to learn any of those decks, you know, drop a follow, drop a sub. And yeah, oh man, I'm nervous. So for my ban list prediction, I predicted Shaddolls to get hit, Utopia, maybe Speedroid, Ancient Gear. I mean, as long as they hit something good, I mean, I'll be happy. Just give us a meta shakeup. I haven't seen it yet. This is my completely blind reaction. So without further ado, let's. Oh man, I'll be ready, Ghost Gal. I gotta ask Ghost Gal if she's ready. I don't know. She seems ready. And like I said, me and Ghost Gal, we both run this YouTube channel. So it's a two-person effort. So Ghost Gal seems ready. She said yes, she's ready. So I'm not going to waste y'all's time anymore. Let's dive right into the ban list. Forbidden. It doesn't look like we got a skill rebalancing, so let's just dive right into it. All right, Forbidden Limited list. Let's see. Are we hitting Shaddoll? Are we hitting Resonator? Are we hitting Ancient Gear? Are we hitting Speedroid? Are we buffing any old decks? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Catapult Turtle is banned. Yes. This monster will be banned as there are now a significant number of ways of playing it and comboing to deal 4,000 damage with its effect, making victory on turn 1 when going first highly achievable. Good. This is not used for anything outside of FTK, so I'm glad to see it banned. It doesn't look like they banned anything else, so Catapult Turtle, you're out of here. Goodbye. Oh, they hit Resh to 1. That's hard. That's heavy. Now you have to play one Resh and two of the bad trap, 2 Puru Shaddol Aeon. And just a quick shout out here. If you guys want to learn Shaddolls or anything, follow Sean Matrai. I'll link his YouTube and his Twitch down in the description. Give him a follow. He's a rank 50 Shaddoll main. He's literally a world champion at this point. Calling him top 50 is just disrespect. I mean, it's respectful, but you know, he's a world champion at this point, if you get my drift. But yeah, if you want to learn Shaddol, give Sean Matrai a follow his channel. I'm sure he'll be doing his ban list reaction after I do mine. And yeah, Resh to 1. That's a heavy hit, so no more super polymerization. Oh, I don't know if that kills Shaddol, but it does make them a lot weaker. To reduce, yeah, Resh to 1. That's harsh. Oh man, what else are they hitting? Yo, they hit Sonic Jammer to 1. Are they hitting all the floodgates or just the Sonic Jammer? I feel like they're just gonna play Whirlwind Weasel instead if you don't deal with all of them. Let's see. Sonic Jammer, this one prevents the activation of spells. So I guess they don't want you playing floodgates. But my question is, did they hit this doesn't do anything if they don't address Guard Dog and the other floodgates, because there's also Whirlwind Weasel. Let's keep going. Okay, no surprise there. Guard Dog, I mean, we all predicted this. I put it on my Banlist prediction video. But again, they're just going to play Whirlwind Weasel. So are they addressing the Weasel or aren't they? Well, that answers that. I guess they're hitting all the floodgates. No floodgates today, Billy. Oh man, I mean, this is like such a hard hit to like Tindangles as well. I mean, because Tindangles, like, they play Beatrice as their limit 1, so they can't play the floodgates anymore. I don't know what the optimal turn 1 is in Tindangle decks with these hits. So, like, no Whirlwind Weasel then. That sucks. But what about Searchlight Man? Did they address the Searchlight Man? They didn't address Searchlight Man. Okay. So we can just play, like, Searchlight Man instead. Okay, so I guess that's the new de facto floodgate. Is there anything else for limit 1? I don't see any, so that's all the limit 1s. They banned Catapult Turtle. I don't see any limit 2s. So let's move on to the limit 3s. Starting off strong, XYZ Gift. I mean, this doesn't change anything in Utopia decks. Oh, speaking of Utopia, they didn't hit anything in Utopia so far, from what I'm seeing. XYZ Gift, this is more for the FTK variant with, like, Utopia Ray V, because there is another FTK version without Catapult Turtle, so this does take that out of the deck. Yeah. What else? XYZ Change Tactics, again, this is FTK with Utopia Ray V. Yeah. I'm not too sold on these hits, because, again, they're just, you know, as I said, FTK, so let's keep going. Wendy to 3! Oh my god, I called this! I knew they would target Wendy. But, did they hit, like, did they hit El Shaddoll Fusion with it, though? That's my question. This doesn't do anything, unless they're just gonna play, like, more Squamata. This doesn't do anything. They're just gonna fill in the extra Wendy holes with Squamatas. So this Wendy to 3 is, like, literally meaningless. And Shaddolls don't play any limit 3s. Unless they're planning to hit El Shaddoll Fusion next to it, which is what I predicted they do. Wow, so Wendy to 3. Again, I saw it coming. Let's see what else they hit. And that's it. This... I mean, I don't want to say Shaddoll is dead, but, like, it is significantly weaker. So now you only have 1 Resh, so you do have to play your 1 Puru Shaddoll, or your 2 Puru Shaddoll Aeon. As I predicted, Ariel went untouched, Subterror, Behemoth, Fiendus went untouched, and they just got rid of all the floodgates. So Wendy 3, this doesn't change, and as I said, yeah, Sean Matrai, like, he said the same thing when I asked him. Going after Wendy doesn't change anything because Shaddolls will just play Squamata. That's the problem. And they didn't hit, like, El Shaddoll Fusion to 3 next to it to cut down the consistency. So, you know, not really too sold on this. And, like, Utopia went unscathed, which I find like, wow. I feel like Utopia actually needed to be addressed, but, like, it went untouched. No longer on the list. Dragon Maid Shio is no longer limit 1, so our Dragon Maid's gonna be good. I feel like as long as Shaddoll is, like, in the meta, I don't think so. You're still gonna get, like, floodgated to, like, El Shaddoll Wendy, or El Shaddoll Winda, not Wendy. I guess that's no longer on the list. Dragon Maid Shio, that's fine. Dragon Maids aren't really doing anything. I do have a friend, like, outside of this game who really likes Dragon Maids, so I'm happy for him. I don't know what limit 1 Dragon Maids can play, but Shio off limit 1 doesn't change anything, I don't think. What else? Sure, this is a buff to Floor. Floor isn't really doing anything, and neither is this card. Stellar Wind Wolf Ryette. Off limit 1. I mean, sure, like this card, like the problem with this card is that it has no protection on it. So once your opponent is just gonna get rid of it, and like, you know, I guess your opponent just like gets rid of it, and all of a sudden, you know, you can't use its effect. And yeah, Stellar Wind Wolf Ryette isn't really doing anything in the current meta, so I'm happy to see it off limit 1. Shio off limit 1 is pretty cool, as I said. Dragon Maid is annoying, but, you know, doesn't change anything, I don't think. What else? Why are we taking the Hidden City off limit 3? Subterror is annoying. Can't say I'm too happy with this one, but I don't know. I don't know if this will change anything. I guess Subterror can play limit 3s if they want to. I guess, sure, it won't change anything. Subterror is, you know, just not doing anything at the moment. What else? Nadir Servant off limit 3. Nah, I feel like this is a cash grab. They want people to wail on this card. What they say about this, despite its power, this card's limitation will be removed in order to promote diversification in the metagame. They want a more diverse meta. They were like, we know Nadir Servant is strong, but we're removing it off limit 3 because we know the meta is unhealthy and we want people to play other decks. That's what they're saying. But yeah, I feel like this is a cash grab. I mean, I'm happy to see it off limit 3. As you can see, I have 3 of it myself, but it's not going to change anything because the problem with this is, the issue with this, at least what I see, is Nadir Servant is still selection box locked. That's the problem. And like, not many people like have multiple copies of this unless they're like an Omega Whale like I am. That's the problem. As long as Nadir Servant is still locked in a selection box, you're still not going to see, you're not going to be seeing very many people experimenting with this card, despite Konami wanting a more diverse format. What else? Ooh, Altergeist buff. Let's go. Wow, this is, wow. I'm actually happy on this one. That's a, believe it or not, that's a massive Altergeist buff. I mean, I don't want to say like Altergeists are suddenly top tier or anything, because they're probably not, but you know, compulsory evacuation device off limit 3 is definitely a funny like unlimit I didn't see coming. What else we got? Gee, I mean, are Altergeists finally good? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the engine is like so big in Altergeist that you just don't have room to like run all these traps without outright breaking on them. So are we are we slowly starting to remove all the limit 3s from traps now? Is that what's happening here? Gee, let's see. I mean, it's a good buff, don't get me wrong, but Altergeists are gonna need much more. Altergeists are gonna need much more help than just getting their traps back. I feel they just need like a better skill, or like a better skill to like mitigate their breaking problems. All right, what's next? Infernity Launcher off limit 3. Let's go. I know Sleemo is gonna be happy with this one. Again, I'll link Sleemo's description in the channel below as well. If you don't know who Sleemo is, he has a Discord, Infernity Launchpad, so definitely consider joining that. Slimo is like the best Infernity player I've met, so I know he's going to be making content on this one. Infernity is finally at full power. It's been 4 years. It's been 2 years since that card got hit, and it's finally back. Holy, Infernity bros, we're so back. I'm really happy with this one. I cannot believe the meta has gotten so strong that we're now okay with unlimiting Infernity Launcher. Oh god, I think Infernity is at full power again. I might have to come back to Infernity and try this deck once more. It was my first ever King of Games deck. Oh man. Oh man, the bar is still there. We have more. There's so many unlimits, man. Like I mean, what else is getting unlimited? Like, I don't think Lost Wind is at 3 anymore. Are we unlimiting like Crackdown or like other limit 3s? What else? What else? Salamangreat Foul off limit 1. This one's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Because the reason this was hit is because you summon it off the skill, and like you discard stuff to like invalidate back row. That's the problem with it. But I mean, the skill already requires you to discard 2 cards, and if you're discarding like more cards off of Foul, that's like Omega minus, and like I feel like Foul is fine at this point because the skill got nerfed to make you discard 2 cards. I'll have to ask, again, Sean Matrai. He knows Salamangreat better than I do, so... Again, Foul is probably fine to come off limit 1. A little scary, but it should be okay, as long as the skill stays where it's at. And that's it. Wow, what an unban list. I'm more happy for the unban list than I am the ban list. That's saying something. Alright, let's move on to Rush Duel, because I do play that. And just a refresher... And just a refresher, Rush Duel is currently plagued by Spellcasters and Light Galaxy, so maybe Spellcasters get some minor touch-ups here and there, but let's see. And if you want Rush Duel info, follow Tomatosaurs. He does a lot of top tier Rush Duel content, so definitely give him a look-see. He knows Rush Duel better than I do. Let's see what's getting hit. Spellcasters. Oh, okay. That's funny. We unlimit compulsory evacuation device only to hit it to limit 1 in Rush Duel. That's funny. Limit 1 compulse. So now this conflicts with, like, you know, stuff like negate attack and other stuff. Compulse is a very strong card, so I'm happy to see it limit 1. What else? Pot of Greed. Tomatosaur called this one. I think he wanted this to go to limit 2, but again, I understand why it's limit 1. This card is obviously quite broken in, like, Dark Galaxy. Gosh, well, this is kind of like a nerf to Dark Galaxy. Now they can't play, like, Compulse and Pot of Greed in the same deck. I do feel like for Dark Galaxy, the limit 1 of choice is still going to be Pot of Greed. Dark Galaxy, like, needs to draw into all of its stuff. So Pot of Greed is still the de facto limit 1. Let's keep going. Why? Scrubbing Santa Claus? Sure. I mean, I don't think this card was seeing any play. To weaken strategies that win by decking out your opponent? Why? Like, was anyone playing this? I have to ask Tomatosaurs on this one. I'm pretty sure he'll know more about this than me. Was anyone actually playing, like, Santa Mill? It's a funny deck, don't get me wrong, and I understand why they limited it, but that's This one's funny, I will admit. Dark Hole Device to 1. Now we're really hurting Dark Galaxy here. Remember when I said Pot of Greed would be the de facto limit 1 in Dark Galaxy? I take it back. Now it's gonna be Dark Hole Device, because you literally need that for your combos to function. Especially since your fusions literally mention Dark Hole Device. So like, the fusions must have Dark Hole Device in your graveyard to do anything. So now this is your de facto limit 1. This was limit 2 before, now it's limit 1. Because it's hard to play around. It's like a Saki blowout card. So, yeah. And that's it for limit 1s in Rush Duel. Limit 2s. Sure. Magenical Miracle. This is a buff to Psychics. Psychics are not doing anything, so I'm glad to see their limitations eased a bit. This card is now limit 2. I mean, sure. Magenical Miracle isn't seeing any play anyway, so... Also, I'm hoping, like, Psychics get buffed or something, because I really like that deck in Rush Duel, but Psychics are just not great right now. Transum Klein. This is a nerf to Light Galaxy, of course. Wonder if they go back to playing, like, Meteor Charge with these hits. We'll see. This one adds the Galactica Oblivion from graveyard to hand. Void Corridor to 3. I mean, I wasn't playing Void Corridor in my build for Dark Galaxy, but I understand why it's hit. It's a very powerful card for, like, recursion and, like, grabbing back your consistency pieces. So now you either cut Void Corridor, or you just play, like, 2 Chrysor and 1 Corridor. But I think the call is always to play 3 Voidveld Chrysor. No longer on the list. Steel Mechlord Mirror Innovator. Mirror Innovator is absolutely not doing anything, so this is fine. I think this was limit 3 before. Ooh, Executee Writing. Very powerful card, but they took it off limit 3 because they want people to play it. Sure. I mean, I have 3 of it myself. I don't know if it'll change anything, but it's nice we're getting more playable back row in Rush Duel. This is a good change. I like this change. Next. Sea Dragon King Granganus. This is for the Umi control deck. It's not seeing any play, so I'm glad to see they removed the limitation on this. I think this was like limit 3 or something, if I remember correctly. Dragon's Fortitude. Wait, is this limit? This is no longer on the list. Okay, Dragon's Fortitude. Sure. Dragons aren't doing anything. What else? Meat and Greed. This was for the Miss Mutton deck. This should never have been limit 1 in the first place. And that's it. Wow, what a ban list. And that's it for the ban list. Let's see what we got here. All right, let me see some. Let me start looking at stuff. All right, now let's check out some deck lists. Sure.
The theme of my...
All right, let's check out a few deck lists before I end the video here. Let's go to Go Rush. this was my light galaxy list, and obviously it's not Banlist legal anymore because Transom Klein is now limit 3, so I guess you cannot play Secret Order anymore. That's the nerf that this deck got. They don't want you playing Secret Order anymore. So now I feel like the optimal list would be to just cut Secret Order outright and just play like gosh, I'm wondering if we just go back to Meteor Charge and just play like the old builds with like hyper consistent like pierce damage instead of playing like Secret Order for like more aggressive builds. Sorry, but yeah, I feel like Pot of Greed, as I was saying, Pot of Greed is going to be like the de facto limit 1, I feel. Yeah, and just play it like this. Maybe throw in like another, like, I don't know, maybe throw in like another Cosmo Giant and build it like this, sort of. I have to test Light Galaxy once the But yeah, I gotta test it once everything goes live. I do have some testing to do once. Okay. Let's go to Brains, I guess. This was my 20 cards. Let me go to my other deck. Let's see. Let's see. So Compulse is no longer limit 3, so let's see how we're changing the deck list. It doesn't change the deck list too much, I feel. You could definitely consider like cutting like Tears of the Overroots and just play like I don't know. You could play it like something like this, go like a 22 card build. I feel like, and you don't even have to play like Magic Deflector if you don't want to. This is like more meta specific, just to counter Shaddall. But now that Shaddall is significantly weaker, you can afford to like cut the Magic Deflector and like play something like this, like 2 Needle Sealing, 2 Needle Sealing, 3 Compulse. You can even play the Magic Deflector if you really want to. They'll make it like a 22 card deck, and I feel like your Altergeist list is going to look something like this once Compulse is off limit 3. If you guys want to, you know, take a picture of this, take a screenshot, I'll definitely be streaming this once the ban list is out. Like, when is the ban list supposed to come out? So I didn't check. Doesn't say. Oh, June 25th. And today's the 13th, so is that like 2 weeks? That's a week and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A week and 5 days from now. Okay. June 25th. So yeah, let's just go over the ban list one more time, see if I didn't miss anything. So Resh to 1. They got rid of all the floodgates except Searchlight Man. Wendy to 3 doesn't do anything. This is more for FTKs. And they did a bunch of pretty cool unlimits. Oh god, Infernity Launcher's off limit 3. That is crazy. We're taking Infernity Launcher off limit 2. Compulse, I'm happy with. Again, Altergeist buffs. Can't say no to Altergeist buffs, man. Each day we're getting closer and closer to getting Altergeist Protocol and the eventual Altergeist support. So maybe this is like a slow build up to, you know, getting Protocol. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub. Oh yeah, before I end, I'm gonna show you guys I'm gonna show you guys the floodgate I was talking about that they're gonna play. They didn't address it, which this thing. Your opponent cannot set or flip face down any cards for the rest of the turn. I don't know if Searchlight Man is going to be that big of an issue, but it might. It prevents, like, I mean, it prevents your opponent from, like, setting back row, which might be an issue, but it should be fine. I don't think Searchlight Man is, like, as toxic as all the other floodgates. Let me see how this, let's go through one more deck list, because I did want to see how this hit, like, affects Tindangles. So Guard Dog is at 1, so which means you can't play Beatrice and Guard Dog anymore. Gosh, I'm thinking now we just cut the Beatrice, and if we want to play, like, the stun variant. But then we just cut, like, the stuff. But then we just cut, like, the Beatrice targets, like Farfa. And, like, Squamata I was playing to send, like, yeah, to send Hound. Let me switch over here. But yeah, that's going to be it for my Banlist reaction video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub if you're new, follow on Twitch, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Banlist. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know your thoughts. I will be replying to every comment, or at least trying to. But yeah, drop a like, drop a sub. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know what I'll be uploading next, but hopefully I think of something. Maybe some Altergeist videos when Compulse is off limit 3. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. And as I said, follow Sean Matrai, rank 50, a world champion Shaddoll player. He can tell you more about the Shaddoll hits than I can. Follow him. Follow Icy Gamers. I'm sure he'll be doing his Banlist reaction. Also another top 100 player. Who else? But yeah, I'll have all of their description. Tomatosaurs, follow him. I'll have all their descriptions. I'll have all of their stuff in the description. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. This has been Crimson Reaper 5 signing out. Peace. Bye, YouTube.